Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and I like to test makeup products that look good on my acne texture skin and last all day. And for today's video, I'm going to test the new Glowish by Huda Beauty primer, and I have this Blur Gem primer. This is what I have on my skin right now on one side of my face, and I'm going to show you how I created this makeup look by using some of my favorite makeup products. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. I already have my eyebrows on, and on my eyebrows I have this Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit in color 4, and I'll move on to my complexion products because for today's video I have a new primer to test, and I'm very excited. So in today's video I'm going to test the new Glowish by Huda Beauty primer, this Blur Gem. This is how the box look like, and this is the new Glowish by Huda Beauty primer. The primer comes with this little tool that can be used to take the primer. And here we have the primer. Very interesting color and texture. And the primer is not scented, which is amazing. I want to read a little bit about this primer before I'll use it on my skin. So this is a silicone-free smoothing primer with clean ingredients, is vegan, not animal tested, instantly mattifies, is texture smoothing, and a soft blur effect, is non-comedogenic, is not scented, and it's alcohol and silicone-free, and has 12-month shelf life. Sounds amazing. So I'm very curious to try this on my skin and see how my makeup will look with this primer on. As you can see, I have so many blemishes right now, so I don't know if this one will do something to blur everything, but we will see. I want to put it on the back of my hand first to see how is the texture of this primer. And I'm going to use this little tool to get the product out. Has a cooling effect and looks like it's doing something because the skin looks blurred, and has a silky finish, is not sticky. So I'll move on and apply the primer on my skin, and I'm going to apply it just on one side of my face to see how the two sides look side by side, and how my skin look with or without this primer on. I don't know how much I must use, but I will take like this amount for this side of my face. Okay, so my skin look a little bit smooth and blurred on this side. It's definitely not doing something to my blemishes, but this one definitely took the shine away, and my skin look a little bit blurred and perfected. And next I'll move on and apply foundation because I really want to see how my skin will look after I apply my foundation. And for my foundation today I'm going to use this DIOR Forever. I really like this foundation. I use it almost every day. I like the finish, I like how long lasting it is, and I've used this one with different primers and so on. So I want to use a foundation that I know, and I've used it many times. So I want to see how is the finish with the Blur Gem primer on and without the Blur Gem primer on. And I'm going to apply the foundation with this Zoeva 102 brush that I like to use for foundations. Okay, for the first impression, my skin look very matte on this side, where on this side my skin look a little bit glowy. This is not the glowy version of the foundation, it's the matte one, but still has a little bit of a glow. So with this Blur Gem on, my skin look very matte on this side. Next, I'll move on with the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to give you my final impressions for this primer at the end of the video, after I see how all of the other makeup products look on top of this primer. Next, I'll move on to my concealer, and for my concealer today, I'm going to use this Huda Beauty Faux Filter in the shade Yogurt Drops. I really like this concealer, it's very good, lasts very well all day, and I also like to use it as my eyeshadow primer because it's waterproof, sweatproof, and so on, so it's doing a great job as a shadow primer. And to set everything in place, I'm going to use this by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder. And for my bronzer, I want to use something I know is good and I've used with different foundations. It's long-lasting and look very pretty over everything. So I'm going to use this DIOR Forever Natural Bronze in the shade 0410 Bronze. And as my blush, I'm going to use this PRISME LIBRE blush by Givenchy in color 1. I've used this blush many times on my channel, and I also like to use it almost every day. So I love the color, lasts very well on my skin. And I've also used this one with different complexion products, so that's why I want to use it in today's video. And I like to go over with my foundation brush with whatever's left from my foundation to blend out the edges. And for my highlighter, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Purse. Okay, that's everything for my complexion products. So far everything looked good, and I didn't have a problem with blending the makeup products on this side where I have the primer on. My skin is a little bit blurred on this side, but nothing crazy. I still see my blemishes, my dry spots. Next, I'll move on to my eyes, and for my eyeshadow palette today, I want to use again this Empowered eyeshadow palette by Huda Beauty that I've used in my last video for the first time. For now, I just want to say that I've used it again. It's of course gorgeous, the colors blend very nicely. These gel colors from here are very long lasting, and you will need like a waterproof cleanser to remove this from your eyes. So that's everything I have to say about this eyeshadow palette now, as a little update since my last video. But if you want to see a first impression for this eyeshadow palette, I definitely recommend you to check my last video. So in today's video, I want to do something else on my eyes. So I'm going to start first with this one. This is called Big Dreams. Next, I want to use this one. Next, I'm going to use one of the gel liners to create a wing, and I'm going to use this purpose. And I will use this Courageous all over the eyelids with this pretty purple shade. Okay, this purple shade is very intense and very messy. I didn't expect it to be this intense, but I'll make this work. I'll clean everything and I'll apply mascara and something on my lips, and I'll come back to give you my final impressions for the Blurred Gem primer. This is the finished makeup look, and for my mascara I've used this Makeup Forever the Professional, and on my lips I have this Rare Beauty Lip Soufflé in Fearless. And the final impressions for this Blurred Gem primer: from far my skin look blurred and very smooth, but up close I could definitely see my blemishes, my pores. I see that the primer is like drying the skin a little bit, and the foundation sits weird in some areas. I don't have the same problem on this side where I don't have the primer on, and I feel like I have to have very hydrated skin before I use this primer because it's extremely mattifying. So if you have very oily skin, you might like this one, but now my skin is a little bit dry, so I could definitely see my dry spots. So for now, for a first impression, I'm not very impressed because I could still see my pores. They are just a little bit blurred, but other than that I don't see a difference on my face. This side look definitely a little bit more blurred than this side, but nothing crazy. I'm of course very curious about the wear and how my skin will look at the end of the day with this primer on, so I will definitely use it again, and I will update you about the wear in my next video. I would love to know from you guys if you tried this one, and if you like it, please let me know. And also, please let me know what other makeup products would you like me to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!